There is a question on free will versus destiny. The question can be answered from two points of view. From our transaction world point of view, we can answer the question in one way. From Paramarthika or absolute point of view, I can answer it in another way. Okay. So from transaction point of view, Vyavaharika point of view, it's called empirical point of view. The answer is, if anything happen in our life at this moment, anything, including sitting here, you sitting here, is a result of cause and effect chain. Cause and effect chain. It's a chain of cause and effect. And when does the chain start? Infinite. It's not just one previous thing. It's a series of infinite cause and effect which will bring you here. What is happening to us at a given point of time? What's happening to us at a given point of time is predetermined. There's no choice. Okay. At this moment you are here, you are supposed to be here. There's no choice for you. You could not be anywhere else. Those who are not destined here, they will not be here, no matter what it is. That's why Ramana Maharshi says, whatever is destined to happen will happen. What is not destined to happen will not happen, no matter what you do. Okay. It includes the small things also, very small things in life also. Very small things like doing something. Let us say I did a coffee. I do a cup of coffee. Now you say, is it free will or destiny? What do you say? You drink a cup of coffee, is it free will or destiny?
Free will.
Is it? Let's say you made a cup of coffee. Is it free will or destiny? Is the question clear to you?
Yes.
So he made a cup of coffee and says it's my free will. So how many people agree with this?
From what I explained so far, it is destiny.
So you made a cup of coffee. Is it free will or destiny? According to you.
With my understanding, I realized it's destiny. But
so, see, you cannot make a cup of coffee unless you know how to make a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
How to make a cup of coffee, learn from somebody. A series of cause and effect has made you do coffee now. Okay. In that sense, at a given point of time, everything happening in our life is predestined. Okay. So this I am telling only from the Vyavarika point of view, the transaction point of view. Then what happens to your life? You can respond in a certain way. What happens in your life is called prarabdha. And it's beginningless. It started. We don't know when it started. It's a series of cause and effect. Normally, what we do, we don't understand the series of cause and effect. We only tend to identify a small factor. Oh, I'm not happy because of this person. I'm not happy because of this situation. Our mind cannot think in a infinite series. Oh, I did something because of my past life. But past life is the result of something else. So it's a series of cause and effect which is affecting us at this moment. So that way it's called destiny, or you don't have a choice. Now, facing the destiny, you have a choice. I'm also always talking from a transition point of view. The prarabdha is of three types: Laghu prarabdha, Madhyama prarabdha, Tivra prarabdha. Laghu means light. Madhyama means bit heavy. Tivra means very heavy. The prarabdha you can face with purushartha. That means you have free will to act in a given situation to the extent of whatever you think is free will. Free will is the ability to act in a given circumstance. So all of us seem to have free will. To give an example of prarabdha and purushartha, you go home and you have received the notice from traffic police. You violated traffic some days back, 30 days back. You received a notice now. You cannot avoid notice. It's problem. Because already you have done something. But now you have a choice. Not to pay the fees. Okay. Ignore the notice. Or make sure that in future you don't violate. So this is called Purushartha. You have a free will to interact, face Prarabdha. Prarabdha is destiny, is what happens to you. Purushartha is how you face it in simple way. Free will. Okay. This is from the point of view, purely from the transaction point of view. I am not speaking of absolute point of view. Are we clear? So now this being the situation, all Prarabdha you cannot face fully. Some Prarabdha is very heavy, some Prarabdha mild, some Prarabdha is light. For example, during Corona time somebody got a fever. The mild Prarabdha, you took a tablet and got healed. So some heavy, little bit heavy Prarabdha, he was admitted to hospital. Little bit heavy Prarabdha, he died. Okay. So Prarabdha can be alleviated with the free will. This is a simple understanding of life. Because life is a cause and effect chain. I take an action based on circumstance. Based on that, I can come out of the Prarabdha. This is simple understanding. But from Paramarthic point of view, absolute point of view, please understand there are 2 points of view. Vyavaharika and Paramarthic. You don't mix up these two. From absolute point of view, everything is an appearance. Prabhuji says, repeat after me. Prakriti Kriyamanani Gunai Karmani Sarvashaha Ahankara Vimuratma Kartahamiti Manyate. All actions are done by Prakriti. Prakriti means Maya. Maya is an unmanifest portion. Prakriti is manifest. Say Maya gets manifested as Prakriti. Nature. All actions are done by Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamaguna. All actions. In that sense, you don't have free will. You are influenced by gunas. Gunas will act. Prakriti will act. Person is Rajoguna will act in certain way, person is Samaguna will act in certain way, person is Sattva-guna will act in certain way. There is no individual dosh from the absolute point of view. Okay. To give an example, the wave appears to be rising and falling. The small wave. The wave says, I am rising and falling. Which it feels free to do that. It feels I am doing. From the ocean point of view, the wave is not separate from ocean. The wave is nothing but action of the ocean. So, from the wave ocean point of view, the wave has no free will. It is just an appearance. Right? So, this is the absolute point. From absolute point of view, there is no free will for anybody. We are all, in a sense, we are all dream characters. In your dream, there is some character thing. That character has no free will. He is behaving in a certain way. So, from absolute point of view, there is no free will. From but Vyavaharika or empirical point of view, there is apparent free will. You see? Apparent. You seem to have free will. Not to make coffee or make a coffee. Not to go, not to come. You have apparent free will. So, which viewpoint you have to take? If you take absolute viewpoint, where you have not realized the absolute, you are paralyzed. Right? Absolute point of view, there is no free will for anybody. Yeah. If you take the viewpoint, you have not realized the absolute. Yeah. Okay. Then what will happen? You seem to be paralyzed. I can't do anything because it's all happening. Yeah. Right? Sure. Understand? You cannot take the viewpoint, absolute viewpoint. You have to understand there is no free will. But also you have to understand I have apparent free will. So the apparent free will, right? Even though you have to understand the apparent free will, you have to exercise that to the extent what is possible from the relative point of view. You cannot take the stand of absolute free will, absolute point, because you are not there. You are only in the relative world. So in the relative world, you seem to have apparent free will, right?
Yeah.
You have to do something, knowing very well that also is a part of prarabdha. You have to take a decision. You cannot be paralyzed. Is the answer clear to all? Is the answer clear to you?
But a gnani will operate from the absolute.
I'll tell you gnani separately. So first question, answer, free will versus destiny. The answer is, prarabdha is what happens in your life. I'm giving two viewpoints. Vyavaharik viewpoint, paramarthik viewpoint. Prarabdha is what happens in your life. You don't have a choice. But you have a choice in response. That choice in response is called purushartha or free will. Okay. But from absolute point of view, everything is happening by nature. Nobody has any independent existence at all. From absolute point of view. But we have to make a living in the world. You have to go to office, do some work. So if you say there's no free will, then you simply, mind seems to be stuck. They're not able to move anywhere because you are not in the absolute state. Okay. So you have to say, I have a free will, even though it's apparent, I will exercise it to the best of extent possible. Purushartha, prarabdha, whatever is possible, lagu prarabdha, madhyama prarabdha, and so on. And with tivra prarabdha, I seek grace. Tivra prarabdha, you cannot solve it. Tivra prarabdha can be solved with grace. So this is the view in the duality or vyavaharika. Which we want to take? Which view will take you? What about you?
I can't take the paramarthik.
You can't take paramarthik. So you have to understand everything happening is happening. But in that happening, I have a free will. Okay? And this apparent.
But an exercise.
But still, it's my exercise. It's also as per the destiny. Like that you have to take. Is the answer clear to all? Now let's take two viewpoints. Okay? Why this question is important? Free will versus destiny. Why? I have to act in life. Many times we get a doubt. Am I acting because of the force of what has happened? Or I'm acting with a choice what I have in life? Okay. So is it a momentum of past or something I'm doing present? That question, the answer is simple. In the vyavaharika, you have to assume that purushartha and prarabdha is both are there. Free will and destiny both are there. They're counterpart. It's a duality. Destiny and free will are duality. From absolute point of view, this is absolutely no free will. Nobody has free will because everybody is just appearance. Like your shadow has no free will. It's appearance from the absolute point of view. Right? All of us, from the absolute point of view, there's no free will at all. Correct? So
can you split our reaction? Wherever I have to do in the transactional world, I will do. Wherever I can go into paramarthika level, I can go.
Yeah, you can go to paramarthika level. No, nobody stops you. That's why Ramana Maharshi says, in a sense, he makes a statement. It's an absolute statement. There's no free will. From the absolute point of view, paramarthika point of view. But then you can be free from will by inquiring who you are. Right? By inquiring who am I, you come out of Vyavaharika, then in the Paramarthika there is no concept of free will or destiny. Then why you can be free from will, but you don't have free will. That's the Ramana Maharshi answer. But because he is answering from Paramarthika point. If you ask who am I, then you are Paramarthika, you are absolute Brahman. Paramatma. So then there's no question of free will and destiny there because it's non-dual. You can be free from will.